Welcome back to the next episode of Gravity Rush. The Nevi are assaulting the police, so let's get in there and beat them up. And while they beat them up, I'll tell you about how I'm so very dumb sometimes. So, this recording is the next day, after the previous episode. Now, one would think, hey man, you were pretty in the middle of the action there. Wouldn't you have continued playing for a bit? The answer is yes, I did continue playing. I recorded a 4th episode, and I had my mic muted for the entirety of it. So, that is why we're here again. I did not have a backup save. I had to play through the game quickly back to this point, which took me very little time actually. I'm very impressed with that. And now we're going to do this. And we're going to do everything I did in episode 4, and then we will move on to episode 5. But episode 5 will continue from the save file that I did the original episode 4 on. Because getting back to this point, I skipped all of the challenges, all of the level ups, all of the stuff I was doing. And that's how it goes. So this, you're just getting a glimpse into another world here while I'm doing this episode. And then we will go back to the real world. Flying Nevi! Alright, tutorial available. Right. Press circle to grab an object in the stasis field, and then press circle again to throw the object toward the directional marker. This attack works especially well on armored and flying Nevi. Yep. So there's this guy who's armored, and there's these guys that are flying. These troublemakers. Let's, okay, that didn't work. That's actually very rude. I'm gonna have to ask you to apologize. Wow, I am getting my butt kicked here. There, that's better. Alright, where's the flying guys? I will wreck you. Bye. Who else wants some? Yeah? Anyone else want to try some? Oh, you want to go, huh? Well, I don't got anything to throw at you. Now I do. Bye, fool. Alright, next this guy wants some. I'm gonna bust up his front gem first. The cores are meant to be their eyes, so I guess if I bust this, he might not be able to see because he's armored. Nope, still getting a pretty good job at seeing me. The protected core breaks in one hit, as it should. There you go. Yeah. And that takes care of those Nevi, huh? No need to, what are you guys staring at? The power core is broken. Uh-oh. This isn't good. Well, wait, I can explain. You see, calm down. No need to panic. Here, open wide. What the heck are you? It's just candy! Exactly! Alias switched out the treasure with this enormous gumdrop. He's a clever criminal. She must be in cahoots with him. He couldn't have done this alone. Well, no, actually. She's an accessory. Take her back to the station. Hey, boss? I don't think she's with Alias. Oh, and why is that? If she were in league with the guy, why would she still be here? And why would she have helped us fight off those monsters? We'd be dead if it weren't for her. That's true, but... Hey, leave her alone! She's doing more for us than you cops are. Yeah, don't drag that poor girl into this. She's innocent! The public loves me now. Look, we need to find Alias. He could still be around here somewhere. Search the grounds! I want Alias found! No excuses! Move! Move! Thanks, Cat. Even after all this time, I still remember the day that when the people of Hexaville stood up for me. I still felt like a stranger in a strange land, but I was starting to like the place. And there's Alias. What a rude dude. You better get your head in the game or you won't survive our next meeting. Poor lost queen. My reputation seems to be improving. That favor ended up being a lot of work. I need to find something to take my mind off it. I don't know, the text goes so quick. So, what do we got here? We got some rumors. Right, so I gotta check out these rumors. And then there's a side quest down there, and we're gonna go to do the side quest. The challenge missions are green right now. You saw me get bronze at least in all of them in the last episode. So yeah, like I said, we'll be back to the save file where I did that after this episode. So first up, we got an old man's wrath. So we'll go check that out. Hey guys, am I popular? I hope I'm popular. I hope the people love me now. Anyway, let's get moving up there. You may find me moving a lot smoother than I was before. I got good at movement. Not so great at the landings yet, but we're working on that. Start a conversation? Yes. Ever since Alias came around, there's been nothing but trouble with all the storms in the Navy. Where are the government and the police during all this? Bunch of layabouts. Well, I can't argue with that. Especially about one policeman in particular. The sacred gem was the only thing protecting us. I hope that Alias gets what's coming to him. Dude's mad. Can't blame him. Alright, we got another rumor spot. Information. Better luck next time. Alright, let's go check that out. I had this bridge raised in my game. I'm pretty sure I raised this. So I'm a little salty that it's not raised. Hey dude, what's up? What do you know? I stood here just like she told me and boom! A cute girl appears. That fortune teller was right on the money. Cute girl? Me? And what fortune teller? I was hoping for someone a little fairer. Maybe I'll try my luck at Pandora's Fortunes again. Rude! What? Well, you're not so hot yourself, buddy. So rude. Get kicked. He does not care about the kicks. The kicks are sweet, but he does not care for my sweet kicks. Hey, let's read a thing. Let's see. Hexaville thing. How much of this did I read again? I think I read up to this part. So let's go from there. The Cid warned me not to let the other policemen see me. It felt like I was the criminal. I made it to the church, and the next step was to switch out the sacred gem with Cid's fake. His plan seemed a little far-fetched. Too many things could go wrong. Cid stirred things up so I could slip in, swap the gems, and slip out. That fake was a spot-on copy of the real gem. I had to hurry if I wanted to get the real gem over to Cid in the woods. I knew something was fishy, but when I brought the real gem over to the meeting place in the forest, Cid suddenly revealed himself to be Alias. That Cid vanished with the gem, but another Cid came stumbling out of the bushes. What the heck was going on? I ran with Cid to the park where I left the fake gem, and it was crawling with Nevi. I fought the Nevi off and saved the police, but Cid's boss still thought I was in league with Alias. Why didn't Cid say something when his boss was getting ready to arrest me? Thankfully, the townspeople saw me helping to take down the Nevi and stood up for me. It felt kind of nice, even if that strange power kept pulling me deeper and deeper into trouble. Pretty sure I've read all of this. I needed to take a walk around town. I was still new to the place and had a lot to discover. Maybe it was time to go back to the place I first saw that girl, Raven. Yeah, cool. She is named Raven. Right, I forgot about that. Like, when I was playing through this, I decided to call her Raven, completely forgetting that her name actually is Raven. But, you know, that's for later. Right now, side mission. Diary of a Maid. Maid Part 1. So, let's go on and do that. Let's go sliding. This is the gravity slide. It's what you use when you want to go fast and ram into lots of walls because you can't tell where you're going. I am actually too fast to control myself safely. Alright, something's around this way. So let's gravity slide it, because that's what you do. I don't think the public appreciates gravity sliding as much. Kind of lost my mind there for a moment. Get the gems! Gems don't matter right now. Whee! Hop! Okay, what's up? It's these two. What's wrong, you two? Pops, I'm so cold! My nose won't stop running! My poor boy, you're coming down with something. I can't even provide a home for my family. I'm sorry, Pops, I didn't mean to complain. It's not your fault we lost the house, it's... God! What? You're still blaming me for what happened to your house? Oh, I give up. What do you want from me? Money? So you're finally going to accept some responsibility. I know just the thing. Over at the mansion, they're looking for a new maid. The pay's good. A maid? That's not the kind of job that usually pays so well. What's the catch? Well, the husband's a famous writer, and he's always out and about looking for new material to use in his stories. So the wife, well, she gets a little stir-crazy all alone in the big mansion. It's rough on the maids, and Melda chews through 'em like candy. If only the husband wasn't out all the time, his wife wouldn't get so worried and scare off the hired help. Hey, us men need our space. We can't help who we are. I completely slipped on his voice. I don't care. No, Augine probably can't help being Augine. Alright, I'll give it a shot. I'm used to putting up with unreasonable people. That's what I like to hear. You know, I almost envy you. That Lady Melda is a real looker. If I was a little younger, I'd apply myself. Pops, why would you want to work for some crazy lady? You'll understand someday, Yuji. So, Shifter, do we have a deal? Yeah, it's a deal. It'd be nice to finally get these two off my back. Yep. Maid Pack Part 1, The Diary of a Maid. So apparently the side quests are all DLC stuff that just came packaged with the complete version. Alright, now we got to go back up top. Easier said than done, mate. Let's try from up here. Seems good. And Flying Kick. Flying Kick is the fastest form of travel there is. Whoop. I'm okay. I'm kind of okay. I would have had a lot more luck there if I still had as much power as I used to. Alright, let's apply for a maid job. Hello, are you Melda, the lady of the house? Yes, what do you want? I don't believe in charity, so if that's your game... Not charity, no, I'm here about the... And those clothes, they look older than you! Why are you wasting my time? State your business or leave this instant. Well, it's about the maid opening? Maid? You? Do I look so desperate that I'd hire any old riffraff that comes crawling off the street? Well, I need the amusement, so I'll give you a chance. I haven't even started working and I'm ready to quit. You won't be disappointed, madame. I won't hire just any old anybody. You better know a little bit about the city, or you're no use to me. Pass a simple test and I'll consider you for the job. Alright. What is the name of this part of the city? It just happens to be Old Nor. What animal is in the statue that used to hold our town's sacred gem? It's fish. What is in the statue that stands in the town's fountain? I know this one. It's Boy Frog Turtle. What is needed to fuel city projects? This is precious gems. This one I got wrong. When I first did this, I guessed the fountain, got it right. 25% chance, baby. But this one I didn't actually know. I would have thought sacred gems or energy gems. It's actually precious gems. Who knew? Anyway, we got the job. It's good. Well, at least you know something. It goes against my better judgment, but you're hired. Thank you, madame. I'll do anything. I promise. Hold on, just 1 second. You're not working for me in those rags. I expect you to arrive on time and properly dressed. Maid costume acquired. Yay. I like that the hairstyle changes when I change outfits. That's good. Alright, let's get to work. Well, now you at least look the part. You should burn those awful things you were wearing. Thank you, madame. Did my clothes really look that bad? You have a wonderful house. You had a wonderful house. I heard your husband's a famous writer. Is he here today? No, he's not here. He's never here. And even if he was here, he'll be locked away in his study. I might as well be married to a ghost. I see. Your husband sounds very busy. Don't you get lonely in this big house? And don't you get tired of prying into other people's affairs? I don't pay you to ask questions. I pay you to work. Out front, you'll find some knickknacks I grew tired of. Take them around back so the rubbish collectors can haul them away. And don't lollygag. I hate lollygaggers. Yes, I mean, no, I won't lollygag. Why don't you just dump that stuff out back in the first place? It's no problem. So I had a hell of a time attempting this first, and I actually failed to the challenge. Because I tried to fly around like crazy. Because I forgot that you can just press L1 to go back on your feet and carry things around. It makes things a lot easier, let me tell you that. And you press circle again to drop it. Still getting used to those buttons. But it's fine, we're getting it. Got that, and then we activate gravity slide, and we quickly drop it in place. And we gravity slide back again. And that's how pros do it. by ramming into walls. If I upgraded this so I could pick up more things at once, that would be pretty sweet, but I haven't done that yet. So that's a shame. Yep, can't pick up multiple things at once. Alas. So this is going far smoother and faster than the first time I did this, as you do. Once you know what you're doing, things go quicker. So I don't think this will be nearly as long an episode as it was originally. I think it still will be long enough to call an episode. Just, you know, it won't be the 38-minute episode I produced originally. Maybe it'll be sub 30. I don't know. We'll find out. Let's get these paintings around. These are some these are some hella things to throw out, by the way. Like, these aren't any old trinkets. These look expensive. Then again, you live in a mansion like this, you've probably got a broken sense of money. Around we go. And there's number 9. I just gotta bring number 10 round. Let's do number 10 flight style. Wait, no, I'm running out of time. Actually, let's not do it flight style. Well done. I should check in with Melda. Yeah, let's check in with Melda. Not as cool of a boss as Kyoko was, but you know. Well, that's done. Now I need you to bring me something sweet. I can get cranky without my sweets. I'm sure. What do you want me to bring you? The Melda Special Sundae. It's my own concoction. A mountain of vanilla ice cream, topped by a gourmet cookie, smothered in rich jam and sprinkled with flakes of bitter chocolate. You better bring me exactly what I want. No mistakes! I already placed the order with the ice cream stand over by the drawbridge. It'll be in a special box. Make sure the gourmet cookie is mint chocolate. Oh, and I only like this jam at the stand with the guard dog. The bitter chocolate flakes must be of the highest quality. They need to come from the store that always has the young women lined out the door. Now scoot! If you let my ice cream sundae melt, you better not come back at all. Ice cream, a cookie, jam, and chocolate. Your wish is my command, madame. So last time I wrote this down. I'm not going to write it down this time. This time I'm going to remember it. It's not going to be a problem. Find the ice cream. Sure thing. Let's flying kick my way there. Flying kick! Flying kick! Well, this is problematic. I'm good! Excuse me, I'm here to pick up an order for Melda? So you're the new help, huh? Alright, I've got the order right here in this special box. Thank you. Got the ice cream, now for the cookie. Yeah, okay, I'm not used to... I have slightly less power since I don't have upgrades. And I'm paying for that. Flying kick. Flying kick. Perfect landing. No worries, let's get that cookie. Cookie! Excuse me, can I get a cookie? Sure thing, little miss. Which one of our 4 famous cookies would you like? What have we got on offer? Mint, miracle, orange, and meat. Meat cookie, huh? Just, let's try and process, let's think about that for a moment. Meat cookie. Oh, I have a timer, I have a countdown. Okay, never mind. We can't think about the meat cookie, now we gotta get the jam. I know where the jam's at. Alright, just recharge. And flying kick! We're good. So many stands set up, but the right one is the one with the dog. Excuse me, I'm gonna need some jam. You must be Melda's new help. Here's the jam. And good luck. Thanks, mate. I need that. Does it for the jam, now I have to find the chocolate. Yep, and I know exactly how to do that. Nyum. And the one with all the women lined out front is... not that. Not that. It is definitely this one. Okay, so I think this is fixed. Because it was this one last time as well. All young girls lined up here. This must be the place. Excuse me, I'm going to need some chocolate. You've come to the right place. Best chocolate in all of Oldknow. Only the sweetest sweet and the bitterest bitter here. I've got all the ingredients for Melda's sundae. I just have to get it back to her before it melts. Yep, let's do that. Deliver the ice cream sundae. Sure thing. Gotta say though, this sounds incredibly tasty. Like, I would love to try this. Alright, let's handle our charge a little better. There we go. Flying kick! I whipped to the flying kick. Flying kick! We're good. Nice. Alright, boss. Here's your sundae. I bought you the Melda special sundae, madame? Ah! Huh? Madame, are you okay? Please, you've got to help me. I opened a window to air out my husband's study and 5 pages of his latest manuscript went flying right out of it. I can't let them fall into the wrong hands. But I just got back. What do you want me to do with the sundae? Who can eat ice cream at a time like this? It's the latest issue of my husband's Gruyere cereal. You have to get it back. Yes, madame. If she doesn't want the ice cream, I'll take it. Yeah, I'd like it too, actually. Share, cat. Share the ice cream with me. Okay, find the 5 missing pages. Alright. Here's one. This looks like one of the missing pages. I better read it and make sure. The dark tendrils of death began to slither into the recesses of Gruyere's mind. She was slipping away from the world, watching long-lost memories dance in her consciousness. The wheel of fate was being turned by the hand of the soothsayer, the same wrinkled hag who started the journey with those fateful words. The Legendary Adventures of Gruyere and the Queen of a Lost Civilization's Missing Memories, Issue 310, Chapter 1, page 101. So, you know, Alias happened to refer to us as a queen a moment ago, and now I'm seeing this here. Queen, missing memories, something, you know, something's up with that. Something's suggesting something. I'm getting some references here. That title's a mouthful. I don't understand what's going on, but whatever it is, it must be popular enough to keep going for over 300 issues. No joke. Oh, more pages. What's this one? I found another page. Wait, something seems different. The sun was high and all of the neighbours were away as she waited for the daily knock on the door. I could hardly finish the first knock when she came flying out of the door and jumped all over me. I responded more vigorously than ever, while she responded with... Responded with what? What the heck is this? This doesn't even sound like the same story. What kind of stuff are kids reading nowadays? Oh, I better find the rest of the manuscript. Slightly lewd. What's this one? It's the next page in the Legendary Adventures of something something. I can't follow the story anyway, so I'll skip reading this one. Kinda hard to start this late in the series. Who has time to read that many issues? Yeah. Alright, any more pages around? Here's one. Ah, it's under the bench. Goodbye, bench. Wrecked. Another page. Wait, it isn't numbered. I better check it. Feeling clean after a hot steamy bath, she looked up into my eyes with satisfaction. I saw a thin trail of drool dribbling down her chin. Here's the cat, here to judge me. Don't give me that look. I'm not actually interested in this stuff. I just had to check to make sure it wasn't the right manuscript. Speaking of which, I better hurry up and find the other pages. The cat is judging you. Are you looking for the inappropriate materials, cat? This is the 3rd page. I'd recognize that long title anywhere. Gruyere sure seems stuck in this flashback. Is the story ever going to come back to the present? And the writing style is so weird too. I can barely keep track of what's going on. Oh, I see another one. Gimme. Oh, it's just the 4th missing page. Cat is judging us. And that's a good thing, because that's what I'm looking for. The cat knows you want the lewd stuff. You want whatever is the smutty material. Cat knows what you're after. Okay, next up. It's up here! There it is. Yoink. Yes, it's the next page of the other story! Yes! Kat excitedly says yes. She's very interested in this other story, I've got to say. I better look it over just to be sure. She licked my face, seeking me out like a hungry beast. So beautiful, covered in a thick coat of hair like a... A what? She shook her tail in anticipation. Wait, tail? When I saved that poor stray dog from the streets, I might have saved her life. But in the end, she saved mine. That whole thing was about a dog? I mean, of course it was just about a dog. I better find the last page of that missing manuscript from Melda. Hey, why can't you be more friendly like that dog in the other story? The cat is judging you for your sins. You've been judged. And look, here's the last one. You gotta shift a lot of stuff to get that. This thing does not want to budge. I can't get it to budge. Okay. Flying kick. You defy me? You get kicked. Give me that page. Here we go. It's the 5th and final missing page in that Gruyere story. Wait, now the soothsayer is having a flashback. Does this thing ever move forward? Who cares about some old hag? What about Gruyere? And who's this new character being introduced? Take a magician to wrap this up. Oh well, someone must be enjoying it if the author can afford a big mansion like that. I better get these back to Melda. Let's do that. That's all of them. I better get this back to Melda. Madame, I found all 5 of those missing pages in your husband's latest Gruyere story. Well, your performance today was tolerable. I suppose you expect to get paid. Here. Oh, look at all this money. I can pay back Arjun with some to spare. Thank you, Madame! I'm expecting big things from you. I may not be the easiest woman to work with, but I appreciate your effort. She can be nice! I won't let you down, Madame! Nice. The first payday and I don't get to keep any of it. But I guess a promise is a promise. We did make the promise. Alright, head back to Origin. Or Origin. Activate slide mode! Super slidey mode! Woohoo! I'm a danger to everyone about! Don't mess with me! Probably fastest way is around this way. Flying kick! Huh? Where's Origin? What's up, kid? The girl's crying. I wonder what happened. Hey, what's wrong? Why are you crying? I dropped the money I need for Mommy's medicine. She's really sick and it's all my fault. She won't get better. Oh, I've got some money. Here, take it. You need it more than I do. Really? You'd do that for me? Thank you, miss! Cat, like, I don't know how optimistic versus pessimistic this game is, but you might have just got played. I don't know. Oi, I'm guessing by that outfit you got the job. How much money did you pull down today? Well, I got the job and I put in a good day's work, but there was this girl and she was crying, so... What? You gave her the money? What about us? Yeah, what about us? You like giving money to sad little kids? How about I start crying for you? Oh, who I help with my hard-earned money is my business. Here's an idea. Why don't you two get a job? Savage, but deserved. My first day as a maid was over. Melda was a tough mistress and the job wasn't easy, but the feeling of accomplishment when I held that first paycheck in my hand was undeniable. Who would have guessed that my new job and my association with Melda would drop me right in the middle of a scandal? But that's another story for another time. That's another story for the next episode, I'm betting. My reputation seems to be improving. Yeah. Let's see my reputation. So my reputation is Problem Shifter. I think that's a different reputation to the one I have in my other game, but we'll find out. Right now, we're heading back to home to save up. Okay, home base is this way. Adjust the kick! Adjust the kick! Nail the landing. Smooth. Yeah, go inside. So I get to have my little lie down. The shaky camera, because you're trying to hold the 6-axis straight and it's not that easy, is a little annoying. I'm taking it easy for a bit. The cat's in the basket. Good kitty. Taking a nap. You gonna do anything, kitty, or am I just gonna, like, lie around for a bit? So, you can see that I can change outfits to one of the other 4 available. There you go, little magical gold transformation swing. And I get to check myself out in the mirror, make sure I'm looking good. But I like the other costume more, so I'm going to stick with this. Right, save. And with that, this is going to wrap up today's episode. When we return, I will be back in my other save file where we've got all of our upgrades and all those lovely things. So, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.